Welcome back to episode 3 of Who Are the Higher Elites on this special Power Ranger team. This episode is about the King of Swords, Gemini energy, okay? This is the third episode. Let's tap in and see the King of Swords overall energy. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad that the Holy Spirit guided me to do these readings and four mini readings because they would have been really, really long. Show me the King of Swords, please, Spirit of God on this team, that he's got to help make a decision. Careerist. Now, each one of these elites, they were chosen for their spiritual gifts and for the element sign that they hold. He's a repairman. Also on this, what I wrote down is tech installs. That kind of goes along with the King of Swords. That sounds like someone that is very intellectual, logical, someone that can install some type of technology, repair, restore, renovate. I promise you, repairman. Yes, I can see the King of Swords being a repairman. What else about the King of Swords? Show me his energy. Listen, I just heard like you don't want him to come see you. Dancer, weaver of grace, movement, harmony, rhythm. That's that movement. I was just saying like you don't want him to come see you. Yeah, he's the one. Thank you. Aggressive, quiet and aggressive, just like that little beat that came in right there. Ooh, he may have some addictions. Okay. Alcoholism, addiction, avoidance, and abuse. I have to leave it out here because the last reading, a child came out, and I wasn't really sure, but at the end of the reading, something about CPS came up. Anything else, Spirit of God? That was for the Queen of Pentacles energy. So if you're interested in that, go watch the reading. It's only like 12 minutes long. I have player. Okay, so this is about the King of Swords. Socialite of charm, elegance, expert of romance, and a leisure life. See, I'm looking at that movement and the weaver of grace and then the socialite of charm. Yeah, I can see all of that going together. Those kind of weave together just like the dancing does. And then he's smart. You know what I'm saying? If he's logical with his hands in his mind, he's going to be logical in his social life. We're talking about the King of Swords energy here. What else, Spirit of God? Gang, gang. Careerists and revolutionists at the bottom. But gang did come out. A brotherhood, underworld, transactions, violence, and criminality. That's what I said from the beginning. Like, you don't want him to have to come see you. Because he's the one, if he got to go do something criminal, he going to get away with it. They're not going to charge him. Not this King of Swords on this team right here. Because if he had to do something, it was a reason that he had to do what he had to do. Let me take the glasses off. Let's see how I'm going to take my glasses off. Because they are a little bit heavier than I thought. And I don't want to have them on my face like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even take them off. So I already read these. So yeah, that's what's up with the King of Swords. He about that life, but he know how to do what he got to do. But he a charmer. Like, he ain't out there like, okay. He ain't out there like being a reckless type of shooter, if you know what a shooter is. Like, he laid back in the cut. He watching the whole scene. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing my brother Matthew, rest in peace. I love you so much, bro. I love you so much, bro. He taught me how to identify a shooter in a crowd. Yeah, that's some hood stuff I'm talking about right there. That's the energy that this King of Swords come with. He could be someone who came from the inner city and went to an Ivy League school for free and just popped up and was in the right place at the right time and took an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And took an opportunity. I mean, hey, it can happen. Look, what I said, come from the inner city, from the project housing. That's this man energy. That's why he's like the one that you do not want them to have to send. And especially he got permission and he finna get away with popping your locks, putting the air tag on your car. Whatever they send him in to do. That which totally makes sense with the repairman. What's this? Okay, something about spell work. Now I did say everybody that was picked for this team, they have some type of hesitation. They have some type of spiritual gifts as well as natural talents. Okay, this is the first time I had a place come out because I was hoping that a place would come out. So finally I got a place, the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Okay, now states that are fully in that time zone: Connecticut, Delaware, Maine, Maryland, M-E, M-D, M-A, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, North Carolina, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Vermont, Virginia, and West Virginia. One of those states and Ohio could be important. It might be Ohio because I almost left Ohio off. One of those states are important. That's the first time I got a place on this team. Because in the Queen of Pentacles reading, it was talking a lot about the Queen of Pentacles being the energy going out buying land, and something about an experimental lab being on a land. This land may be in Ohio. If not, it's in a state that is all the way in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. The state do not share a portion of the state with a different time zone. Show me, Spirit of God. What else? Oh, okay. He said, make no mistake this time. Lingering. A delay. Strolling. Fall behind. Lag. Creep. Lingering. Some type of lingering energy. With this King of Swords. He may have the capability to hold things up. To pause things for certain people, places, and things. I bet he do. With this gang and player energy. Okay, remember, because he's the one that can mask himself and go into different environments because he from the project housing where he got his training. And that ain't nothing to be laughed about. Okay, because let me tell you. If you grow up in project housing, you grow up in the hood, no matter how hard your hood was or how easy your hood was, and you were able to come out as a product and do any damn thing, that's the type of energy you don't want to deal with, because they may smile at you and like let you do so much to them so long, but once you push them to a point where they feel like they back there in 1983 when they was running home from school, you'll have a problem. I'm just telling you, you'll have a problem. Anything else from this deck, Spirit of God? Anything else from this deck regarding this King of Swords on this higher up elite team? Internet search. What about the internet search? Who's searching something on the internet? Is he searching the internet? Greyhound bus line. When I get this card right here, that means somebody trying to go somewhere. Trying to get on that bus, man. They're trying to go somewhere. So they're searching the internet for tickets on how to go somewhere. Okay, now listen. This is not somebody that got to run off and run from their problems or anything like that. He could be searching on how to go to a place in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, so that they could do business there. Maybe the Eastern Time Zone, is it ET? I know I'm CST, so is it EST, Eastern Standard Time Zone, EST? So the EST might be the area, one of these states, maybe Ohio, that they're thinking about, for whatever heart chakra at the bottom of the deck, that they're thinking about this big decision, because all of this is about this big decision that these higher ups had to make. Okay, so if you're getting lost in the sauce, let me bring you back to where we at. It's 4 people on the Power Ranger team, and these 4 people were chosen based on their careers and based on their spiritual gifts and based on the element sign that they were born under. And right now we are tapping into the element sign of air, who popped out as the King of Swords, which is a Gemini energy. This person might be a Gemini on this team. You don't have to be though, but he's definitely a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. And since these people were special enough to get put on this special team to make a big decision that's going to affect a lot of people, I want to look into who they were. And that's what we're doing right here. You all caught up. So they could be searching on this new location that they want to go to. I'm 11 minutes in. I'm going to give you a couple on the tarot. And we're going to close this out. We're going to do the last Power Ranger. And then probably in another video, I'm going to do a overall reading update on what the team been doing, because it should never popped up on my table. It's something about this, some type of experimental lab. You gotta go watch the Queen of Pentacles reading. Show me, Spirit of God, the King of Swords on this elite team. What is it they need to see, please? Thank you. 10 of Wands energy. What God, the Spirit of God. That's that lingering energy. That's stalling out. 6 of Cups. To the Hermit. Okay. 10 of Wands to the 6 of Cups to the Hermit. Yeah, that makes sense. With the internet search, they're looking within, not only for different places to go to with this Eastern Standard Time Zone to do this, whatever type of work they have to do, but whatever it is. Remember I was telling you, like, it's a big decision. It's a big decision. Thank you, Spirit of God. Spell work just popped out, because they know in the past what happened when they went to these communities and did their little spell work. Because if you're doing something experimental on a community, like, we can call it spell work. You can call it experiment. I'm going to call it spell work. Because I don't have, in all fairness, I don't have experimental card. Okay? But there's some hesitation here. And you guys, you're holding back. And that's where you're at right now, in this hesitated, lingering state. That's what's going on with the King of Swords energy. Even though he got this power, like you don't want to run in or nothing like that, that's where they're at. Protectors, guard my intellectual property. Archangels, close all portals and timelines that I access. And Goon Squad, get them in the 3D if needed. That was the true word of the Most High God.